There is a theory that our reality is only one of many versions of the world. Perhaps there is a dimension that is different from our usual perception. This dimension, called the fifth, is dominated by laws other than those of the physical world. It is not a physical place, but rather a state of consciousness where love and unity dominate. This dimension is presented as the highest stage of evolution of consciousness available to everyone. In this altered state of consciousness, one gains clarity of understanding of one's true desires and aspirations. He feels a deep connection with the world around him, being in harmony with himself and the universe. Every moment of life is perceived as an invaluable opportunity for personal growth and transformation. Transition to the fifth dimension is not just a change of views, but a fundamental inner transformation affecting all aspects of being. There are certain indicators that point to approaching this state. These signs are a kind of beacons on the way to higher consciousness. They can manifest themselves in many different areas of life, signaling the beginning of profound changes. What are these signs, and how can they affect our lives? The answers to these questions may open the door to a new reality. The following narrative will shed light on these mysterious signs and their potential impact on our existence. The first sign of the coming transition into the fifth dimension is tangible energetic shifts and inner awakening. The Earth is undergoing a transformation, and everyone on the planet is feeling powerful energy currents permeating their being. This awakening marks the transition of the body and mind to a qualitatively new level of being. The fifth dimension can be visualized as a state of heightened awareness, where senses are sharpened and the boundaries of consciousness are expanded. A person begins to perceive the world differently. The sounds of nature acquire unprecedented clarity, colors become brighter and more saturated, and inner harmony and peace seem closer than ever. Such metamorphoses testify to the entry of an individual into a new phase of spiritual development, of joining something greater than himself. Thoughts and feelings that have long been slumbering in the depths of the subconscious begin to rise to the surface. This process of inner cleansing prepares a person to move to a higher level of awareness. There may be a feeling of growing inner tension, as if the universe itself is pushing for transformation. The usual distractions lose their power, and inner contradictions and challenges become too obvious to ignore. Do not fear the coming change. This perhaps frightening experience is a necessary step on the road to self-improvement and discovering your true potential. The new energies encourage you to embrace all facets of your personality, including those you tend to view as negative. The secret to success lies in unconditional love and acceptance of yourself. There are many techniques for harmonizing this transformational process. Mastering meditative practices and the art of visualization will help you synchronize with the flow of renewing energy. These techniques will become your guides, lighting the way to a new level of awareness. All of the inner transformations you are experiencing are indicative of an important shift, bringing you closer to a state of expanded consciousness and fifth dimensional reality. These energies are your personal route to spiritual growth, and each obstacle is a step forward on the path to a higher level of being. The second important signal is a decline in energy and disorientation. Another clear sign of transition to the fifth dimension is a feeling of confusion and loss of interest in previous goals. You may feel as if you are in a fog, where once burning motivation becomes a ghostly memory, giving way to an all-encompassing sense of apathy. Previous sources of pleasure, work, love affairs, hobbies, suddenly become burdensome, as if an impossible burden is pressing down on your soul. This oppressive, all-pervasive feeling of heaviness and confusion is a clear sign of a profound transition into the fifth dimension. An understanding arises within. Habitual roles are only a mask hiding the true essence. A person finds himself at the crossroads of self-determination, where the way forward is lost in the fog of the unknown. The mask he has been wearing must be shed to reveal his true self. This process plunges one into a state of profound disorientation. The boundaries between reality and illusion are blurred, and the elusive nature of truth is revealed. This stage is marked by an overarching sense of the vast unknown that lies ahead. It may be frightening now, but it is a sure sign of transition into the fifth dimension, the realm of the heart, where love and ease reign. In this transformative journey, it is vital to fully embrace uncertainty. Discover the path of purification, freeing yourself from the shackles of outdated beliefs and limiting patterns that hinder your true purpose. On this path, the state of perplexity and uncertainty becomes a sacred bridge that leads to enlightenment and expanded consciousness. Every moment of doubt and searching is an integral stage of spiritual growth, where hidden truths and deeper understanding await discovery. Embrace this period of confusion with dignity and courage, for in it lies the key to unlocking your true enlightened self.
The fifth dimension vibrates at high frequencies of light, love, and universal consciousness. To resonate with this sublime energy, you must let go of the ballast of the past, freeing yourself from the weight of old programs. Any moment of confusion, every drop in energy is a step forward, a movement towards a new reality. The third sign of transformation is the awakening of psychic abilities. As you ascend to five-dimensional consciousness, these dormant talents will begin to manifest. Telepathy, clairvoyance, and even foreknowledge of the future will become a tangible reality of your life. Human consciousness will become a link between the material and spiritual, opening the way to the knowledge of the depths of existence with unprecedented transparency. The gift of telepathy, the ability to communicate by the power of thought, will become commonplace. People will be able to understand the feelings and thoughts of others without a single word, and empathy will develop to the level of intuitive contact, giving the ability to heal and accept others as they are. Dreams will turn into portals to other realities, full of signs and messages that will serve as a guiding star in the earthly wandering. A person will begin to catch barely perceptible fluctuations of energy around, feeling a slight tingling. The senses will become more acute, and inexplicable knowledge will penetrate deep into the subconscious, as if the universe itself whispers secrets to the soul. Feelings will become a compass pointing the way to spiritual enlightenment and development. Imagine that you anticipate the coming changes in life long before they come. The opportunity to get a new position, meeting with your soulmate, or the smallest changes in the atmosphere of the room. In this state of heightened receptivity, sensations will take on a whole new meaning. On the way to the fifth dimension, a person begins to pick up subtle energetic vibrations that anticipate what is to come. A slight breeze, the play of sunlight on the leaves of trees, the measured sound of the surf. All this turns into a kind of language, into a sacred cipher with the help of which the cosmos shares its secrets with the human soul. These subtle sensations open access to stories previously hidden from our understanding. Each of us has probably at least once experienced an inexplicable feeling upon entering a room. In five-dimensional consciousness, a person can easily read the aura of people and objects around them. The senses become a highly accurate system of navigating the world, allowing us to perceive reality much deeper and wider than it is available in ordinary human experience. The fourth sign of transition is physical symptoms. Consciousness is transformed at such a rapid rate that it is inevitably reflected in the physical state. Spiritual transformation profoundly affects the body, reminding us that the way to higher consciousness is through the unity of mind, body, and spirit. This can manifest in a variety of ways: insomnia, flu-like symptoms, constant fatigue, headaches, memory lapses, and muscle aches. No need to worry. This is just the body's reaction to an increase in energy vibrations. Consider, for example, a night's rest. Even a good night's sleep does not always guarantee vigor. Many, experiencing this transformational period, awaken broken and exhausted. This is due to the fact that the body is reorganizing, adapting to a more intense flow of light energy. Therefore, it may take the body longer to assimilate these changes. It is crucial to listen sensitively to your body's signals, giving it ample opportunity to recover and relax. Immersing yourself in a natural environment or retreat can relieve tension and help you cope with feelings of stagnation. Nature, with its infinite wisdom, will act as invisible mentors, guiding you towards inner harmony and balance of energies. Interaction with the natural environment contributes to the grounding of high vibrations. Walking barefoot on grass or sand, swimming in a lake or sea, these simple actions facilitate the integration of new energies. The universe is constantly communicating with us, sending signs that tell us the right path and the most effective actions. Trust your intuition and allow yourself to move freely in the flow of change, remembering that all the sensations you experience are just steps on the way to a higher level of awareness. Notice the fifth attribute, the harmonious interplay of synchronicities. The fifth dimension offers something much deeper than just inner transformation. It is like a fascinating journey through a fairy tale land where the boundaries of reality blur and everything becomes possible. These amazing events are not coincidental. They seem to magically guide your journey to a new life path filled with meaning and purpose, pointing the way to your true self. This guidance is manifested through the language of numbers and synchronicities, a harmonious interweaving of divine signs. Numbers become a kind of signposts, signaling a grand transition, a new timeline of five-dimensional existence. You will find that you are surrounded by repeating numerical sequences, and unusual coincidences become constant companions. These events are thin threads of divine harmony, from which the fabric of your life is woven. Think of these signs as the universe's way of communicating with you. They confirm that you are exactly where you are meant to be at this moment. Take that idea to heart. The deeper meaning of these numbers extends far beyond their apparent meaning. They represent the continuous metamorphosis, the evolution of your personality as you ascend spiritually. Each number carries a special message, calling you to face the coming changes with an open heart and a new reality woven from your dreams and aspirations. You are ready for this transformation. Your faith in the guidance of the universe is unshakable. You are ready to touch the unseen, to penetrate the truths hidden from superficial view. But this path to a higher level of being requires courage and absolute trust. It tests your very essence. If the burden of this change becomes overwhelming, remember that you are not alone on this path. Your spiritual guides, angels, or the divine source you hold in your heart are always there to answer your call. Their help and support is available to you, but they honor your freedom of choice. If you just ask, their blessing will flow to you in a life-giving stream, giving you support and faithful guidance. Find comfort in the immutable truth. You will never be alone on the winding path of transformation. Cosmic forces and their heavenly messengers are always there to guide and support you every step of the way on this amazing journey. The sixth sign of transformation is a change of vibration and a feeling of alienation from the usual environment. One of the strongest indications of your transcending the boundaries of the three-dimensional world is a sense of disconnection with those with whom you previously had a strong connection. You may feel like an outsider, even in the circle of close people. This is the stage of realizing that you are no longer vibrating on the same frequency as those around you. Both you and they are changing, but your vectors of development are diverging. Your energetic frequency is shifting, drawing you into uncharted spaces. Imagine this process as a stage of metamorphosis. Like a caterpillar that undergoes fundamental changes within its cocoon before being reborn as a beautiful butterfly, you are in your symbolic cocoon. You are a preparer for a new stage of the life cycle. This transformation can be intense and even challenging, but it is absolutely necessary for your spiritual growth and blossoming. It is likely that you are feeling a sense of nostalgia, as if you are a stranger on this planet, as if Earth is not your home. You should not give in to anxiety. Gradually, with experience, you will learn to harmoniously combine life in the three-dimensional world with five-dimensional consciousness. You are on the threshold of transition to another reality, to a dimension of consciousness that surpasses everything you have known before. The fifth dimension is the highest stage of being, where love, harmony, and mutual understanding reign supreme. However,
There is one nuance. Not everyone is destined to share this path with you. Each of us follows our own timeline, our own unique route. You are stepping into a new dimension, while others continue their individual journeys. We are all wanderers, but our paths diverge. Parting from loved ones is a challenge, but there is a special magic in embracing the unknown. Decide to take that leap of faith. Follow your heart. You will discover a new level of awareness where, despite the seeming unknown, your path will become clear and meaningful. To embark on the path of change is to dare to leave behind the familiar world, to trust the flow of life, and to remember that you are not alone on this path. The universe is your ally, guiding and protecting you at every stage of this amazing journey. The seventh sign of transformation is the sharpening of perception, both on an emotional and energetic level. As you approach the fifth dimension, you begin to feel the emotions and energy of those around you more acutely. When you are in certain places or around certain people, you may feel a surge of energy or, on the contrary, a drop in energy. Sensitivity to external stimuli increases, polluted environment, noise, and other negative factors. Developed emotional sensitivity opens the way to a deeper understanding and acceptance of your own emotions, contributing to self-knowledge and spiritual development. You may find that certain situations evoke more vivid emotional responses in you than before. This sensory acuity makes you more aware of your inner feelings and more responsive to them.
This stage of spiritual awakening requires an especially careful attitude to yourself.
In today's world, it is essential to pay attention to recovery and purification, both physical and spiritual. To achieve inner harmony and protection from negative external influences, one can use such tools as meditation, breathing practices, and being in nature. Gradual mastering of these methods will not only allow you to control your sensitivity, but also turn it into an effective tool for personal growth and achieving balance in your life. Conscious acceptance of the changes taking place will facilitate adaptation to new energy flows and expand spiritual horizons, opening the way to a more harmonious existence in the fifth dimension. The eighth sign symbolizes a key moment, the culmination of the entire transformation process. This is the turning point, when the inner struggle comes to an end. A person comes to realize that resisting the natural flow of life is pointless and only wastes energy. Reaching this stage can be seen as a kind of invitation to let go of control, to trust the forces that surpass the limitations of the ego and old attitudes. This transition opens up new facets of existence that go far beyond the usual concepts of time and space. One's true nature is intricately woven into the cosmic structure of reality beyond ordinary perception. With the transition into the new five-dimensional reality, familiar, predictable paths dissolve, opening the way into the exciting unknown. In this dimension, expectation is replaced by acceptance, and the divine design of life reveals its limitless potential. It is an act of trust in the miracle, an understanding that the universe in its immense wisdom is channeling its magic to create amazing events in everyone's life. One should feel the invisible pull that leads to unexplored horizons. Even without a full understanding of the scope of one's destiny, it is important to realize that faith in the existence of the great design will lead to where one needs to be. Everyone is part of a grand cosmic symphony, where every note, every modulation gives birth to a new timeline, a unique path of development that invites us to step into a reality filled with limitless possibilities. You are here for a reason. You are a unique particle of the universe. Inside you is an inexhaustible source of talents and gifts that are just waiting to be revealed to the world. Today's world desperately needs your inner light, your wisdom, and your compassion. You are not just a passive observer of this cosmic action, you are an integral and vital part of it. Therefore, carry your light boldly, knowing that your power is limitless. Opening towards your higher self, trusting it and loving it, you will easily reach a new level of consciousness, the consciousness of the fifth dimension. The world is waiting for you. It needs you here and now.